Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the second part of the poem Birches, written by Robert Frost. In the first part, Frost has told you about why the branches were bending down, and he speculates that it may be the activity of the snowfall because during the winter the trees remain loaded with snow for a long time. Then he corrects himself that it might be the activity of the young boys who don't have any other activity, they don't have any other facility to play other games, so they swing on the branches of the trees. And poetry beautifully describes that when snow covered trees, when the sun rays falls on them, how that crystal heaps, how the snow falls in the form of crystals and it shade different colors. And he used very commonly images of these lines. Now, in the second part, the poet become very personal. He compares his life and he discusses, he exposes the human tendency and about human life in the second part. Frost described the realities of life. On many occasions, it becomes unbearable to fulfill others' consideration. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to satisfy others, to make use of others. Frost compares life to a forest, dense forest. It is quite difficult to find a way in the forest. So similarly, sometimes life become very miserable. We don't found any way to cope up to find our way. The thorns hurt and a twig lashing compel the eyes to weep. The same image continues. When you pass through a forest, the thorns may hurt you. So similarly, when you are struggling with your life, so you may hurt the comments of other people and it may hurt you. So life becomes very hard, it becomes very miserable. Similarly, the life tree to a person sometimes it becomes meaningless. Sometimes you become so fed up with your life that you think that it is useless to live on, to continue on. Life becomes like a pathless wood. As there is no way, when you don't find any way in the forest, it looks as a pathless wood, that there is no path in the forest. Similarly, sometimes you feel that there is no way to come out from this situation. Frost explains the harsh realities of life metaphorically. The harsh realities of life very much. As it is important to get away from the forest, similarly, at many times life provides no ray of hope. Therefore, he wishes to get away from the earth a while. Sometimes the person thinks to commit suicide, to go away from the earth a while. This escape provides him a necessary strength to fight back the harsh realities of life. Sometimes going back to withdraw oneself from the mainstream provides you some strength to fight on the realities of life. But he describes amusingly that God may not fulfill half in your wishes and permanently take you back. For example, that when the life becomes miserable, you sometimes think of death. And if at that time death comes, then there will be end. There will be nothing after that. The poet amusingly said that you are not wishing for death, but you are saying like that, and God may not accept your wish. And Frost that the earth is the right place to love, because he thinks that if you have to prove yourself, it is the earth. After death, there is nothing. Your life would be useless. He considered that escape from suffering is not the right solution. No. It's a very good lesson in our modern times that escape from suffering, because most of us try to escape the sufferings and hardships. So it is not a solution, but we have to fight with the existing problems, and we have to overcome with it. One must prove the talents in the existing life. You have to prove yourself in this world, and there is nothing to do after the life, after death. In this sense, Frost likes to become a swinger of birches. He himself likes to become a swinger of birches. It represents both rise and fall. When you swing, when you become a swinger, when you use a swing, then sometimes you go up and sometimes you come down. So this is the way our life continues. So there are happiness and there are sufferings. Sometimes you are successful, other times you are failure. But this doesn't mean that you should stop when you are failure. But you should struggle and try to become successful. It also indicates, it also motivates us that one must not become proud when one is successful. The downfall is also related with success. So failure and success are the two sides of the same coin. So you should not, one should not take it differently, that I am a failure. Why I am not successful? Because this time you are failure, but other time you would be successful. So in this way, the Frost poem Birches gives us a strong lesson of continuous struggle. The poem gives us a lesson that one should keep on struggling in the life. Despite sufferings, it gives the message of hope. The poem is full of optimism. The poem gives a lesson of hope that one must struggle and to become successful. The poem is a remarkable description of countryside. The poet has beautifully described the landscape of countryside. It also reflects poet anguish. The poem also reflects the anguish, the agony of the poet when he compares the life with a forest. I think that when you read the poem, you will enjoy it. Some of its lines are very beautiful. The earth is the right place to love, and ice storms do that, and the inner dome of the heaven has fallen. So these are the beautiful images, and at the same time, he also uses the nature images, and he established human relationship with nature is quite unique, which we found in this poem. I hope that you would enjoy the poem Birches